Hey, welcome to another exciting episode with Mom of Things. And on this channel, we'll talk about parenting, how to handle your teenagers, and how to grow them to become a better adult tomorrow. Well, if you are new to this channel, please give me a subscribe, drop a meaningful comment, and also you can share this video for people that might need it, especially the parents. You see, on today we are going to be digressing a little and we'll be entering into relationship. You see, not that I already have a relationship section on my Facebook channel, but due to popular demand, I decided to say, okay, let me also bring it to my YouTube channel. You see, a lot of us, we don't know the criteria to look at for before getting married, or we are in a relationship, we don't even know where this relationship is going to. Another thing is this, whether that relationship is even the right relationship that will even lead to marriage. Is that person the actual person for you to get married? You say there's one thing I will let you know if you are watching this video is this, that when it comes to relationship, nobody is perfect to tell you what to do or not to do. Because if you feel as a married woman is okay to advise you, yes, she will advise you based on her own experience. Another thing is this, she will advise you based on what she feels, what she has seen, but that might not be what you are actually seeing in your own relationship. So there is this popular saying then when we were growing up that the God Almighty said He is not going to choose a partner for anybody. I don't know how true it is that He gave Adam wife and Adam accused him of the wife you gave to me is the one that led me to sin. So God now said, oh, I am not going to give anybody wife again. It's rather you pick your choice, bring it to me, then I will bless it. You see, to an extent, I will buy this idea because anybody that you introduce somebody to you or and something start happening, the next thing you start telling the person, oh, it was the person you gave to me. Oh, if you had known, I won't have followed the person. So because of that one, when it comes to marriage issue, we are being careful, especially to know what kind of advice you dish out to. Even the marriage counselor, they also have issues in their marriage. But the only thing they will do is this, they will only tell you the ones they know they can use to educate you. So what am I saying in all this? When it comes to relationship, the first thing you need to do is to know if you are comfortable in that particular relationship. And when you also want to talk about marriage, you should know that that relationship you are into, whether it is what can lead to marriage or not. The truth is this, we are all sensible before we enter into the relationship. And this relationship, most times they say love is blind, marriage is an eye opener. Yes, to an extent it is correct. Because when we are in love, we are blinded by so many things. Blinded as how? You see, there are some things your spouses is doing that because you are so much in love, you are not seeing anything wrong in it. By the time you now get married, it's a different ballgame entirely. That is when you now see those little things you ignore during courtship. These are the things you start seeing. And when you start seeing it, now the things start getting you angry. You start getting paranoid just for little things. And the person will be telling you, this has been me. I never changed. But because you were okay with it, you were so blinded by love, you didn't actually know that these things is going to give you issue when you get married. That is why I'm welcoming you to Mom of Things and this marriage section. Yeah, I will be telling you on my own what you should look out for, why you should enter into that marriage, and why you shouldn't. First and foremost, is that relationship healthy? That is what we are going to be talking about today. A healthy relationship. A healthy relationship is a whole lot, it comprises a whole lot of things. First and foremost, are you even matured enough to enter into that relationship? That is one thing you first of all need to know. And why are you entering into the relationship? Is it just to catch fun and go? Or you really wanted it to enter marriage? And that is one thing a lot of us, when we are in courtship, we don't really take into consideration. This relationship I am in, is it going to lead to marriage? Is it what I wanted? Or I just want to enjoy the fun while it lasted and go, this is not somebody I really want to settle down with. So by the time you are able to define this, then you know you are moving into another step. Why am I saying it? A lot of us have entered relationship and marriage because of our selfish reason. Yes, a lot of us enter marriage because of selfish reason. Reason be that it could be that because you want to pepper them down, because you feel you are old, because you feel that you don't have anybody, so marriage is just the next step, because you feel you wanted a child, you wanted a partner, and a lot of us enter just for a certain reasons. And before you enter marriage or into a relationship, you have to know what is the reason why I'm entering into this relationship. One, is it leading to marriage? Yes, it's leading to marriage. Why am I making it lead to marriage? Is it because I just loved her, I want her to be my partner, or because I know she's beautiful, she can be the wife of my youth, fine, or she can give birth to a beautiful children, fine, or is it the one I want to be taking out? You have to first of all know, so that by the time you know you are not making a mistake from the beginning. After that, what's next? Now you are in the relationship. There are so many things that is happening. I will always tell you, and I will tell you for free if you've watched to this extent, that when you are in a relationship, you have to know things that you cannot take. Then you have to start putting an end to it. Because a lot of us find it difficult after marriage to change some of the things we are okay with while we are being doing courtship. And that is where you start hearing the word, oh, you were never like this. I never knew you were like this. No, that person has never changed. That person still remains the person you got married to, or you were in relationship with. That attitude did not just wake up overnight. It has been there right from time. It's just that because you feel you were comfortable, there was no need to complain. Because of that, you never bothered to complain. Now it's now an issue. Then before you know, you now hear irreconcilable differences. No, that is why courtship is very, very important. I repeat again, courtship is very, very important. A lot of us might not know this, that don't say because, oh, we just saw, we see, and we get married. Marriage is a whole lot of business on its own. But with courtship, if you are able to have a successful relationship, when you enter marriage, you might be having just little or minor difficulties or minor issues that you can resolve amicably within yourself. And let nobody deceive you that marriage does not have issues. Yes, it has issues. There are issues because these are two different unknown persons coming together to get married. Different character, different upbringing, and all. At the end of the day, both of you come to say you want to become one. There will always be trouble, but that is where maturity comes in. That is where when you are in a relationship, it now helps you to now know what to do and also having good mentor. That aside, like let me continue. Now you are now in the relationship, you already know, okay, this is what I want. I will also still tell you for free, anything you cannot handle, trash it now that you are in the relationship before it enters marriage. Never pretend to enter marriage, and that is one of the problems we are having with this generation, that a lot of them pretend to enter marriage, and by the time they enter, they now find out that it's a whole lot of game entirely on its own. It's different from the games you have been playing. This is a new kind of game, and some of them become overwhelmed with it. And the next thing you see that they will tell you they are tired, they cannot stand it. It's not what I bargained for. That is why marriage is made for matured people. And by matured people, I'm not saying that 30 years, 40 years, or 20 something years. No, you can be 23, 24 and be matured enough to handle things that comes your way. And at the end of the day, you have a successful marriage compared to somebody that is 30 years and you feel that, oh, because she is old enough, she already understands. No, if you don't do things that guys towards marriage, if you don't read things, if you don't put your knowledge towards it, it tends to come and it will overshadow you, and then that will be issue. In today's talk, I will still tell you that relationship matters before marriage. There is no how you are going to tell, because that is the preparation. That is where you start from. And when you enter a relationship with the right mind, with the right mindset, knowing what you want, then you cannot proceed to marriage. So if above all there is nothing you have learned today, know one thing, that anything you cannot stop while in relationship, please make sure you do as much as possible to stop, because when you are, anything you know you cannot stop while in courtship, please Don't take it to change in marriage. Marriage is like a crayfish that is already bent that you can't straighten. Before you do it, you need time, you need patience, and in the process, you might break the fish. So, in the process of trying to do damage control or trying to control or build up that marriage, that thing you felt that should have been done in relationship, it takes a whole lot of effort. I hope with this you can say that of a truth, marriage need effort and you need a relationship before you enter marriage. Don't allow anybody cajole you to say relationship does not matter. It matters. Courtship matters. It does matter. I have a nice day, and please share this to somebody that might need it.